I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I have to record this meeting anyway and post the recording on the on my school district website, Glade Central website. This is the annual Title I meeting. I'm going to share, present my screen. I'm going to pull up the PowerPoint. Now, the agenda in the 3 different languages are posted on Glade Central website. The way to access the Glade Central website, it goes to the district website, click on schools, choose high school, choose Glade Central Community High School, choose parent. Up under parent, you will choose Title I, and you will see our information as it pertains to Title I. You'll see the agenda. You will also see the invitation to this meeting. Okay, you might ask, this is our annual Title I, and the purpose of this meeting is it's required by federal law that we hold this annual Title I meeting so we can go through the parents' rights and other school requirements. If you have any questions, make sure you contact the school. You can email Mrs. Johnson, or you can call the school at 561-993-4405. What is Title I? Title I is part of a federal law that give grant money to selected schools. And it helps us to meet our student needs. It helps us with our staff, and it helps us to support families with our different partnerships that we have. You might say, how does one school become Title I? To be eligible for Title I, it's determined by the number of free and reduced lunch students. For high school, we have to have 67% or higher of our kids that are getting free or reduced lunch. What does this mean for our school? We get additional funds that support our students, teachers, and families. We're working in unprecedented times. When this pandemic hit us, we were able to give out Chromebooks. A lot of those Chromebooks were purchased using Title I funds. What do it mean for our school? We make sure that we inform parents and families. We have stakeholders meeting. We send out parents' right to be involved. We send out parent and family engagement plan. We also have a school parent compact. And time to time, we might send out different surveys. Our Title I program benefits all students, all of our teachers, and all of our families. Our Title I program works hand in hand with all stakeholders that are involved within our school system here at Glade Central. Our school-wide plan. Our school-wide plan, we derive that from our school data. And since the pandemic hit in the spring, March of 2020, the Governor DeSantis waived testing. What I mean by waived by testing, we didn't have to do any FSA testing, and we didn't have to do any of the end of course exam, our EOCs. So we have our data here from 2019. You see ELA, we were at 22%, and we say we want to be at a 35% when we test again. Our math is at 28, and we would like to be at a 35. Our learning gains, we were at 36%. We would like that to be a 45%. Our learning gains for math, 37%. We would like that to be 45. And our lowest 25% learning gains, we have 42%. We are shooting for 45%. Our lowest learning gains in math, 25% low learning gains, we had a 39. We would like a 45. Science, we had a 56% when we took our last EOC in science. We are shooting for a 60%. That's our goal for school year 2021. Social studies, we earned a 70%. We're going for a 75% for this school year. Our graduation rate has increased from a 91% to a 93%. And our acceleration is 65. We're going for a 75. Okay, this is lagging data. Okay, now we were predicted total of 540 points. We increased our points from a 447 to a 479. I hate that we didn't get a chance to test as far as our FSA and our EOC, because I think if we would have tested, then we would have met our goal of a grade of B or higher. We would, because our data clearly shows, especially with our midterm and our diagnostic data, it shows that we were on the rise. But unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we did not have a chance to test. All those tests were waived by our Governor DeSantis. Okay. Our Title I focus. We are focusing on teaching positions, and that's with our professional development single school culture coordinator, Mrs. Hanshay Laguerre. And we have our coaches, we have our math coach, we have our reading coach, and our science coach. And those positions are paid through Title I. Our other Title I focus is the extended learning opportunities. That's where we have on Tuesdays and Thursdays, students are encouraged to engage in our enrichment-based tutoring after-school programs. And also, soon we're going to start doing tutoring during the day through pullouts. Due to COVID-19, all of these are done virtually. And technology, recently we used over $5,000 in, over $10,000 in Title I funds to purchase more Chromebooks. So if a student would come and say they have a Chromebook, the Chromebook is not working, then we have purchased more Chromebooks so we can exchange the defective Chromebook out for one that is up and working. Okay. One of our other Title I focus, we would like to engage parents and families to come out to our parent and family engagement, our curriculum night, and our avid parent night. We also do professional development here on campus with our teachers. On the 27th, we have teachers coming by department, and the professional development they're going to take part in is critical reading digitally. Now students have access to Chromebooks, either by either their personal Chromebooks or the one that we gave them. So so um, we're going to do some professional development with our teachers here on campus to show how they can help our kids read from the computer. We know our kids can play games on the computer, but now we want to make sure that they can read um, digitally. Whatever we give them to read on the computer, because we know they can be distracted. They can go to a music site, a game site. So that's where we're going to professionally develop our teachers so we can give them some strategies and just some tools to when they're assigning different reading assignments to our students via virtually the internet, that they have some tools and some strategies to pass along to our student. Our next professional development for our teachers is going to be critical reading across the curriculum. And what that means, they're going to show how if you're studying graphs or maps in science, how they can cross over to doing a bar graph or any kind of graph in your math class or a timeline in your social studies class. So we're going to give them some professional development and some tools and strategies to help them with that. Because we're not only focusing on reading and math, we're also focusing on social studies and science. So when we do one thing in one curriculum area, we want to go across the board. And research has shown when parents and family members are involved with their school and with their students within the school, they earn better grades, they do better on tests, they attend schools, they adapt to change, they have better social skills, they're promoted to the next grade, they graduate, and they continue their education to a higher level, be it college or military or vocational or trade schools. Our Parent and Family Engagement Plan, shortened for PFEP, that plan describes how families can be involved in their students' education. It is a written plan, and that plan is located on our school website. It's also shared and can be reviewed during our SAC meeting, and it's a fluid document. So if a parent, a family, or community or business partners see something in there that we need to put in, for example, we had monies in Title I set aside for a charging cart. Come to find out, we had more than enough charging cart. So that $800 that was going to purchase that Chromebook charging cart, now that money was transferred over to purchase at least 2 additional Chromebooks, because the Chromebooks run like between $299 and $350. So that additional $800 that's going to be used for a charging cart to charge the Chromebooks, that money was transferred over so we can purchase additional Chromebooks. Our Parent and Family Engagement Plan, we always come up with a mission statement, and simple as it is just to increase student achievement. Everything we do here is to achieve, to improve or increase student achievement. And we do that by how we work with families and communities. That's why families and parents and community members and business partners, we need your input, we need your help. And we train teachers. The teachers give give us their input on what they need assistance on. Excuse me. One of the big thing now is technology, because all our teachers now classroom are equipped with a huge TV. They call that a smart board, but it's a huge TV, and it does everything that their computer does. They sign in the same way they sign into their computer. It does everything that their computer does. Okay, our parent trainings. We're going to have our Avid parent training sometime here in October. Our roadmap to graduation training. That's going to happen in November after the report cards come out. And our curriculum night, that's going to take place in February. And we trying to gauge these training and sync them as close as possible as to what's going on here on our campus. The roadmap to graduation meeting is coming out. It's going to be held in November, and we're trying to coincide that to when our report cards are distributed are being released. This year, I don't know yet. We're going to discuss it, but I do believe that report cards will be mailed and also emailed home. But I will get more information on that on a later date. Curriculum night in February. That's when we usually start our state required assessments. So that's why we hold curriculum night, so we can inform our parents and families as to the different exams that's taking place. Each Title I school have a school and parent compact, and it's supposed to be written by parents, family members, and school personnel. And it sets out the responsibility of the students, the parents, and our school staff. And like I said, everything we do here is to raise student achievement. All this is located on our school website. Glade Central has a website. You can access that website from the district site of under schools. Parents' right to know. Families have a right to know about teachers' qualification. You have a child in Ms. Johnson's class. You want to know what are Ms. Johnson teaching a professional qualification. That's your right to know. And we're gonna post some sample letters on our school website also. So if a parent, want to see how one of those letters look, if you ever inquire about what's my child's teacher professional qualifications, then we will send the information to you in a letter. And I will have samples of those letters up on our school website. We have a migrant education program here. And our migrant program is here to ensure that when the kids leave to go a break in schooling, that we provide support. We have cultural and language barriers, social isolation, health-related problems, transition to college or work after high school. And I know we work with Ms. Vickers and Ms. Johnson from the migrant office. The migrant students also have an opportunity to engage in our tutoring program. We also have a homeless person here in the Glades region, Miss Vernell Williams. She usually come out once a month or contact me once a month, and that's through the McKinneyVento Homeless Education Program. And that's to help families who are in shelters in motel vehicles, campground, or on the street. And believe it or not, we have a lot of homelessness here in the Glades Tri-City area. So if you're experiencing any kind of homeless, and we provide uniforms, school supplies, set up transportation, find community support, and what school is best fit for your child. Um, and we have Ms. Vernell Williams for that. Or you can contact the number and the information you see here on the screen. If you need more information about the McKinneyVento Homeless Education Program, you can call Glade Central at 561-993-4405 and ask for Ms. Johnson, and I will get you to the right person, which is Ms. Vernell Williams. And that's the conclusion of my presentation. And I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to have, I hope because I can't see because I'm presenting, I invited my CLF, my community language facilitators, to give a brief summary in Haitian Creole and also in Spanish. So I'm going to stop sharing, and hopefully they can come on. But anytime you have any questions, you want to know anything about the school, because it's your right to know, please don't hesitate to contact the school. And thank you for your attendance and your participation. And we look forward to having a successful year. We know these times are like no other that we have witnessed before. But one thing I know, we're in this together. All of us, we're experiencing at the same time. No one is experiencing something different and coming back and telling us what's what. We're all in this together. We're all experiencing this at the same time. So I'm going to open up for the language facilitators, if they're on here, to do a brief summary, and then I'll open it up for questioning.
So, buenas tardes, mi nombre es Miss Arriola. La junta de hoy es un Title I meeting, que es una junta, es un requisito del condado que se lleve a cabo esta junta porque la escuela es una escuela calificada como un Title I. Lo que significa un Title I sería que la escuela recibe ayudas porque tenemos varios estudiantes o la mayoría de los estudiantes recibiendo ayuda o lonche gratis. También esto nos beneficia a la escuela porque nos da dinero extra como para comprar como para
Yes, we can hear you, Mr. Rose.
So nos da dinero extra como para comprar.
Miss Morris? You're on mute. I can't hear you. You're on mute.
I hear you.
Ok, eso nos da dinero extra para comprar computadoras, como este año que tuvimos que experimentar con esta pandemia y compramos computadoras.
Johnson, can y'all hear me? I can't hear nobody.
We hear you, Mr. Rose. We hear you.
Ok, so también se le da a los maestros entrenamientos especiales como para cuando va a haber exámenes o para ayudarlos con entrenarlos para poder entrenar a los muchachos para tomar los exámenes que son un requisito por el estado. También nos dan, tenemos coaches que son como los entrenadores de matemáticas, de ciencias, de lectura. Tenemos juntas para los padres donde a los papás se les puede dar entrenamientos de cómo ayudar a sus hijos con sus tareas a cuando se avecinan los exámenes. Y pues ustedes como padres de familia tienen derecho a saber esta información y si quisieran saber información extra al respecto pueden contactar la escuela. Thank you. I'm done.
Thank you, Ms. Perez. Thank you very much. Mr. Estime?
Ms. Johnson,
Yes, ma'am.
if Mr. Estime is unable to present, I'm more than able to do so.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bonsoir, chers parents. Nom c'est Madame Laguerre de Glade Central High School. C'est SSCC en premier pour l'école là. Alors, moi, aider assistant principal yo avec information pour si vous êtes capable de réussir pour jusqu'à ce que vous graduez dans l'école là. Raison pour laquelle que vous fait meeting ça, c'est les Title I. C'est côté que l'école n'a recevoir l'argent pour le capable de faire ça le besoin pour l'école là. Title I inclut tout staff que Grade Central a engagé pour le faire travail. Moun yo qui traduit pour ti moun yo dans classe. Coach yo qui vini soit pour aider ti moun yo avec lecture, mathématiques, sciences, ça même moi fait tout. Ainsi que toute qualité support que ti moun yo a besoin. Depuis c'est sous manger gratis, depuis c'est sous moun qui a besoin d'aide sociale. Depuis c'est moun qui a besoin d'aide pour yo capable joindre kay. Un numéro de téléphone que nous te mettez dans le chat qui est le McKinneyVento. Numéro c'est 561 350 0778. Si toutefois nous avons besoin d'aide avec Miss Johnson, c'est lui-même qui est assistant principal qui en charge de Title I et avec ça il a fait dans l'école pour être capable d'éduquer ti moun yo. L'école là c'est essayer monter de tout chiffre que yo te gagné auparavant, ti moun yo pas fait test yo l'année passée à cause de COVID, mais année ça nous t'aimerait que ti moun yo vraiment prend ça au sérieux, que yo vini dans classe chaque jour, que yo continue et que yo termine avec tout travail, on parle by report card. Alors nous avons besoin de make sure que ti moun yo vini l'école chaque jour, que ce soit dans le building là, ou bien que ce soit que yo vini online. Mais ti moun yo obligé de terminer travail pour yo venir l'école, pour yo faire ça yo gen pour yo faire, peut-être get trois petits moun qui gen F. Alors nous avons support, nous pas gen 2 ou 3 réunions pour parents. Alors n'importe l'heure que nous gen réunion ça yo n'a fait nous connaître en avance comme ça on capable venir ou joindre nous. Si toutefois gen une question que vous avez poser nous à propos de ti moun pour qui j'ai aboulé l'école, pas hésiter à nous dans l'école et puis nous pas de problème pour nous capable rencontrer avec vous. Encore sous une question, nom c'est Madame Laguerre, assistant principal c'est Madame Johnson. Nous avons monsieur estimé qui travaille dans l'office qui pas capable avec vous à soin. Alors petit on a bon mais avec nous, mais c'est pour tout le monde faire partie pa yo. OK? Merci et bonsoir. Go ahead, Miss Johnson.
Okay. Thank you for that, Ms. Laguerre. At this time, I'm going to open the floor up for any questions, comments, or concern that you all might have at this time. Just go ahead and unmute yourself and ask any questions. Hi, Deja Bryant. And a copy of this PowerPoint would also be posted to our to the Glade Central website. I'm going to show you all real quick how to go to our website. Just give me one moment. Let me show y'all real quick. Go to the district website. And you will see schools. Click on schools. And you see the elementary, middle, high. Click on high school. Have Glade Central. Students and parents. Title I information. And all of our information dealing with Title I is right here. If you click on it, here's our meeting agenda. I have it in the 3 different languages. The invitation, our Glade Central parent and family engagement summary. Everything we do here, we have the 3 different languages. The districts posted their own parent and family engagement summaries. So we do it in the 3 different languages. That's all you're doing will come up. Okay, very easy to get to a Glade Central website. All the schools in the district have their a website. Make sure you go to school straight from the district website. I see this. This is all the high schools. They all have a website.
So,
Okay. Any questions? Okay. In the next 28 minutes, we're gonna have our SAC meeting. We would love for you to join our SAC meeting. I'm gonna put the meeting code in the chat box for our SAC meeting. And that's our code for our SAC meeting. And these 2 meetings, we usually have them together, but this year they wanted them to be standalone meetings. So make sure you join us at 6 p.m. for our annual for our monthly SAC meeting. If no one have any questions or concerns or comments, the meeting is adjourned. Just look to the website for our for a copy of this PowerPoint. Ms. Voldemars, you want to give some
Yeah,
closing
I
remarks?
just want to thank all the parents and students and support staff, as well as our stakeholders. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. And please feel free monthly to join us and be actively a part of our SAC meeting. I want to thank you again. Please, if you will, transfer over into our SAC meeting. I promise you we're not going to keep you long. So please join us so you can know exactly what's going on at Glade Central, and additionally of what's going on at Glade Central Community High School. Mrs. Laguerre?
Yes, I was going to just quickly respond to a question that a parent and a student had. The question was, why do they have this? Why are we having this meeting? And what I'm going to explain to the student in Creole and parent is that it is a requirement every year, federal dollars from Title I to provide to every Title I school. So this is where all of our support services come from. Okay? Sabrina, kote l'ajan sa soti nan men Eta, se li yo menm ki bay l'ekol nan l'ajan pou yo kapab bay support. Kokou nou te explike yo. Kokou ou gen reading coach, ou gen science coach, ou gen moun kokou, ou gen tout kalite moun ki nan l'ekol nan kape de yo avek lang bagay ki kape seye pale. Se pou rezon sa ki yo bay moun yo l'ajan. Alors, chaque année, yo oblige faire une réunion comme ça pour parents dans le début de l'année et puis communautaire pour faire connaître côté l'argent ça doit not aller. Okay? I hope I answered your question, sweetheart. I will see you at the SAC meeting. All righty. All right, Ms. Johnson, we're ready.
Ok, merci.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yes.
this is a meeting?
Yes. We're waiting on the people to come in for the SAC meeting. Are you waiting for the SAC meeting?
Yes, from Glade
Yeah.
Central.
Yes, yes. You're at the right place. They just haven't come on yet.
So I'm the only one here.
You and I right now.
Okay.
I think
Do I turn off my camera? Hello? Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Nobody else in this meeting?
You got to go to the other Google Meet. Yes,
I sent it to Mrs. Cox's phone, Mrs. I emailed.
Sorry?